Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sky Lounge. Here to review some Arsenal action as we draw against Crystal Palace 2-all. And fair play to Crystal Palace. This is the reason why I remember coming into this match, I said, I don't know about this unbeaten run thing, man. I don't know about this winning streak here, because Crystal Palace at home, they're a fucking formidable squad. They've scored on Arsenal almost every fucking time we met up with them, and they got a really solid player in Wilfried Zaha. My concerns were right, and they were completely justified, because in the first half, Crystal Palace came at Arsenal. They were just asking all the fucking questions, pushing all the fucking buttons, and you just saw Arsenal really didn't have an answer. It just seemed like Bernd Leno only held Arsenal by a sliver. Really, and really, when it came down to it, Mustafi, conceding a penalty, not that great. But what's that kid's name? Miljovic. I can't fucking pronounce his name, but his name is going to be on the little tag here. And he scores a penalty. It's 1-0 to Crystal Palace, and we go into the first half, ending the first half thinking, my God, I think we're going to be okay. This is the weird thing about the new Arsenal squad now, where even if we're down 1-0 in the half, I don't really worry that much. I was thinking, all right, worst case scenario, we get 1 point, in this match, and we just fuck off. That's really it. But Arsenal comes out of the first half, and this is where shit just goes crazy, because Crystal Palace concedes a stupid free kick, and from a really sharp angle on the right-hand side, from a free kick, right, outside the box, Granit Xhaka is able to score a free kick goal, and it's 1-all. I couldn't believe what the fuck I just saw. The way the goal went in, the curl, it was fucking brilliant. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Watch that shit. So it's 1-all, and just a couple of minutes later, who scores? From a fucking corner. Corner comes in. Yeah, now Crystal Palace fans may complain, because yes, there may be some issues with Lacazette on that handball, and I think Lacazette was probably our weakest link today, bar none. I love Lacazette, but this match specifically, he wasn't the best. And now, yes, there were arguments for handball, but the more important thing was, referee didn't see it, or maybe it offsets something else, because, I don't know, a couple of players were tugging Arsenal players' shirts and trying to put them down to the ground. So, hey, it's all about balance and fucking compromises. But in the midst of all that, Aubameyang is able to tap in a goal, and just barely inches in. They had to use goal line technology to verify the goal went in, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Arsenal leads it at fucking early in the first half, and you're just thinking, oh my God, this is unbelievable. And honestly, I thought up until maybe the 75th minute, we were going to keep up, we're going to keep pace, we're going to hold this lead. The dynamic of that changed a little bit. I wouldn't say that subbing out Ozil really did. For what it was for me was subbing out Ozil for the wrong player, right? I mean, Danny Welbeck, I think Danny Welbeck, putting Danny Welbeck in that lineup was fantastic. I just question not subbing out Aubameyang, or subbing out Aubameyang instead of Lacazette, because it did happen. Unai Emery subbed out Aubameyang, where I thought, man, the guy just had a goal. Mesut Ozil, I thought, okay, you could sub him out, but one can't argue he was, just getting into the rhythm of things only like an hour in, which is a bit of a problem. But with Aubameyang, I just thought, man, this guy has been doing all the work today. And I understand, you want to conserve him. You might want to play him in the League Cup. I get that shit. But Lacazette was not so great today. And honestly, last few minutes of this match, that concern was kind of in full frontal view. Now, there was a great opportunity Arsenal had to just kill this match. There was about four Arsenal players inside the Crystal Palace box, and inside that area, in that fucking zone to just attack and go. But Lacazette tries to pass back to Torreira, who's outside the box. And that pass is so poorly placed that a Crystal Palace player gets that shit and passes to Wilfried Zaha. Wilfried Zaha gets in the box, and Granit Xhaka makes a stupid move to concede the penalty. Now, am I going to blame Xhaka on that specific incident? Absolutely. 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 But here's the thing. Xhaka had a relatively good game. He also had that goal. And I'm not going to sit here and say he was the fucking donkey that ruined this game. No, I mean, honestly, I think Lacazette was the weakest link today, and he couldn't provide the answers. And so we concede the penalty, and Lino had no chance, and it's 2-2. And the match ends 2-2. Now, I know Crystal Palace fans and Arsenal fans are just going to, mutually agree on one thing. I think Martin Atkinson, along with a couple of FA referees, are just absolutely the worst fucking things in this world. When you know a referee's name, first and last name, that's a fucking problem. Okay, and Martin Atkinson, I swear, some of these calls he makes on either side, it's really questionable at best. As for Crystal Palace, this just goes to show you that they have a squad. I just don't trust Roy Hodgson. I just don't. I think Roy Hodgson is a schmuck, and to give him a fucking job, I think that's a waste of fucking money and time. Although Wilfried Zaha, I don't know what kind of locker room presence he is. He seems like a bit of a cancer to me. But, his on-field talent is pretty brilliant. On-pitch talent is absolutely brilliant. As for Arsenal, 11 straight wins. That's over. No more straight wins. We had 11 straight wins, but now it's a 12-match unbeaten run. All right, so take that for what it is, boys and girls, because yes, the winning streak is over, but the unbeaten run continues. And now we sit at 4th in the Premier League, waiting for, I believe Tottenham has a match tomorrow against Manchester City, if I'm not mistaken. And they're only a point behind us. So I'm just hoping that Manchester City wins and, Tottenham stays firmly below us, because I truly believe Tottenham has not gotten better. They've regressed to a certain extent. But Arsenal, we draw today, but hey, we take that for what it is. This was a pretty decent match. Arsenal definitely has some things to work out. And I know Ozil getting subbed out, he got pissed off at that, but listen. You can be pissed all you want, but at the end of the day, the manager is going to deem what's best for you and your body and the physicality of the match. I think Ozil couldn't handle it. I mean, it looked like the first hour he couldn't handle it. And, maybe the last few minutes he got into the groove, but who the fuck knows. So this match ends 2-2 to the Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Hooray, it's a fucking draw. So, it is what it is. And we got Blackpool, I believe, on, I want to say Wednesday. We got Blackpool League Cup match on Wednesday at the Emirates. So hopefully the boys can just brush this shit off and just get a win out there. So let me know what you guys think, Follow me at the SCY Lounge on all links in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe for more daily contents.